From the quarry from the visitor center. There.
Alright, so today we are going to Dinosaur National Monument with Shifu. So we're going to talk about where we can go and how we can go with a dog to the National Monument. We're not big on hiking back trails. It's not something that we're into, nor would Shifu. But to most people, their dog is their family member. In the national park system, your dog is your pet and has to stay off of grass, buildings, anything but the most open trails. So when we were searching about Dinosaur National Monument, trying to find where Shifu could go, there wasn't a lot of information. So we figured we'd go to just the main area and show you where we can take her and how we can take her, so that when you bring your puppy, or your baby, as we like to call her, you'll know exactly where you can go and what you can do. The way that we're going to get in to see the Wall of Bones, as it's called, which is open from 8 to 6 p.m. daily, is instead of taking the shuttle, where Shifu cannot go, we are going to drive up there and park. So parking is first come, first serve. It's a Thursday in August, so we're likely to get a spot, we're hoping. But they recommend about 1 to 2 hours to visit. They also have several days. There's campgrounds near the Green River. There's also half-day hikes and full-day hikes. We're just probably going to be here about 1 to 2 hours. Just take this snapshot tour. There's all these activities and different things. So Shifu's going to go see some dinosaur bones.
Quarry, so I don't know if it's just if they're digging for the bones up there. I guess we're gonna find out.
At this point, we're just checking out the building. This is somewhere Shifu cannot go. And it says, ask about driving your own vehicle to the quarry. This is Steamboat Rock. So there's a cabin up here called Josie's Cabin, and she grew up in Browns Park, which we did a vlog on, where we crossed that little tiny narrow bridge. Here's some pictures of her.
So Josie's Cabin is
And then here is a big map and some highlights of the park in the visitor center here. And then we've got a gift store. some bones here. Oh, look at that. More bones. Lots of fun stuff. A gift shop. Lots of books and videos and shirts and things. Lots of fun. And then here's where you can stamp your national park passports, which is kind of a cool idea. Established in 1915. Donations. It's cool. And some rock formations here. All right, let's go swap out. So as you can see, that wasn't too long. So Ron stayed with Shifu. Okay, this is the quarry exhibit. We are going to leave the truck on with our air conditioning while we both go in. We have it on the auto start, so she's in there safe and sound. Of course, my heart is going. So this is one of the options we're utilizing here, is that our car has auto start.
Thanks for that. That was my Father's Day present? Or my birthday present?
Father's Day.
No weapons.
No pets. This quarry museum is certainly worth seeing. For sure. It's a wall showing bones. So I'll try to move carefully so it's not so jiggly. Very cool. These bones are fragile, and so are yours. Keep your feet on the ground while touching the quarry wall, so you can touch it. That's very cool. Very neat.
Stand by. See how big it is.
Nice fun bench. From the entrance where we came in, all the way to the end there. This was found in 1990. So kind of a new dinosaur that they found. Found the whole skull. In 1909 they found dinosaur fossils here. 1958 they built this quarry exhibit. In 2011, they did a rehabilitation of the quarry exhibit. years ago. Really a fun building.
Go up top.
Oh, there's an upstairs?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Really cool, lots of natural light. Wow. There's the path down below. Scroll around and it tells you what dinosaur you're looking at. So very cool. Can you imagine coming across that? So here we have a ranger. And how big the dinosaurs are next to him. All's well. Side of the road for $1 donation, you can get the auto road guide, which we are going to try here. And that quarry visitor center is pretty much what the shuttle takes you to. So if you have your pet with you, not a worry. There were other people there sitting under the picnic tables with their pets. So it wasn't too bad. It was nice to see and took us maybe 15 minutes to get through. And it's right off the front here. This is marker 1 on the auto tour, and it shows the oldest dwellings in the national park here. And there's some petroglyphs that are carved, but those are from the Fremont people about 1,000 years ago. But the original settlement is 7,000 years old. So let's go check it out. So this is a trail from the road, real easy to get to. We can take Shifu. And there's some marking. Not sure, it's hard to see in the sunshine here. Some petroglyphs. And these were done 1,000 years ago. As you see, there's the road. That's where we're parked. Number 2 on the auto trail is the Sound of Silence hiking trail. And I'll show you a picture of that. We are not going to do it. Here's a map of the hiking trail. This is not an area for dogs. And it's about a 3-mile loop. On our way here to stop 3, which is the Split Mountain, where the Green River splits it.
This is number 4.
This is spot number 5, where they show the mountains have pushed up 60 million years ago. And they're at a tilt. And there's the Green River, which has been in a lot of the shots that we've had. And it looks like there's campsites down there. They did say that we can camp in the area before dinosaurs roamed the earth. A shark-like predator known as Helicoprion prowled the shallow sea. Spot number 5. We quickly went past spot number 4 back there, which was talking about more geological sites. This shows where the ocean was. This is point number 6, Cub Creek Valley, Blue Mountain Range on the right, and the Split Mountain Range on the left up here. Is one of the oldest in the area, established when ranchers and farmers first settled this rugged country in the late 1880s. Aaron Daniels started a cattle ranch on the banks of the Green River. And there down below is still part of the campground. Site number 7. This is where dinosaurs, 149 million years ago, have been found. Fossils, I should say. We're at spot number 8, Placer Point. I'm gonna head down this road. Crossing the bridge over the Green River. And the next areas is where the Chu family have ranched since the early 1900s. This is where they've ranched all these years. Number 10. Turtle Rock. Number 11 is a mountain road up ahead that goes about 3,000 feet up, and you need 4-wheel drive. We're gonna go to the left here and find site number 12. This is spot number 12, Elephant Toes Butte. And this dates back 200 million years. This stop has petroglyphs, again from the Fremont people, dating back 1,000 years. At this point, Shifu is choosing to stay in the car. It's been pretty hot out here, but it's areas where she could go. There's some more. See if we can. We are in spot number 15. No dogs, which makes me not happy. And this is the homestead of Josie Bassett Morris. She lived here until 1964. You can explore her homestead. She planted trees and she lived here for 50 years without plumbing, electricity, or neighbors. So while Shifu sits in the car safely, we will take a quick tour. So tell me about that, honey. Tell me what you heard.
Just that they think that when people such as Butch and Sundance were on their way through, she would let them stay out in this outer building. That's just what the other Forest Service lady told us at the Sweats plantation.
Oh, okay. Here's her pond. I wouldn't want to fish, drink, swim.
Skeeted bit.
Blue-green algae, I'm thinking. So it's good that baby didn't
Watch out,
come.
Michael.
The end of the line that way. So let's go take a look at her cabin. Alright, so we are heading to her cabin. For most of her 50 years here, Josie lived alone. She did all the work required to maintain a home, including tasks that many people at the time might have called men's work. Shifu's in the car with the car running with the air conditioner. They have picnic tables out here. Areas where you can sit. It's very beautiful in here. The trees. Now this building is from 1934. She built it. Let's take a look. Dirt floors. Wow. Here's one room. And kind of a big main room with a fireplace. Must have been the living room area. Another room. Back door. There's her chimney. It comes down to where she can clean up around here. Another room with another door. So each room has its own door.
I like the way they
Oh.
always picked, thought they had a real big flat rock for an entryway.
From what she would have seen. Apparently her orchards and gardens and farm area grows just beyond there. Every room has a door out.
This is a pretty large place for her by herself. But check this out. Look at the picture.
I wonder what compelled her to come out here.
Well, this
She
was her
died at
pond.
age
Look,
90.
her pond was nice and clean and stuff.
All right, so we began our journey at Dinosaur National Monument about 1 o'clock in the afternoon today, and it's now about 4 o'clock. For the most part, we were able to visit everything that we wanted to see in those 3 hours. Shifu was able to go on some of the trails. She's not able to go in the cabin area here at the end of the auto tour. And she wasn't able to go into the buildings, but we were able to keep her in the truck with air conditioner and take her on some of the smaller areas where the auto tour took us. So overall, I hope you enjoyed Dinosaur National Monument, and thanks for watching. Please subscribe.